It's week 8 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Browns, just ahead on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try and get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win, and we need to get back on these winning trends, because if we want to find ourselves in contention throughout the rest of what's a long NFL season, these early October games, you got to have them.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the former #1 overall pick back in the 2015 draft, former Heisman winner as well, Jameis Winston.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Cleveland. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He finds Judy on that one. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 24-yard line.
A second down throw for Jameis. That's the big tight end, Jordan Akins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and
he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
I give this guy a lot of credit, Mike. He was very upfront and honest, not only with us, but with his teammates, that last week, it was just not up to the standard that they expect around that building. And even though they were able to win and overcome some of those bad interceptions, if they want to continue to give themselves a chance week in and week out to win in the NFL, they're going to need more production out of that quarterback position.
Second down, Jackson. He'll get this out wide. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Bateman is the motion man. A design run here with Jackson. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, look, there is no more dynamic quarterback with the ball in his hands than Lamar Jackson, especially on 4th down. So for this defense to be able to come up with that stop, that is a fantastic job.
The Browns offense and Jameis Winston getting set to go to work again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Wyatt Teller called for the infraction. To throw is Winston. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Winston. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing, Jameis. That one on target to Moore. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns 1st down. Here's Jameis. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Winston to throw on first down. This one taken in by Chenault. And he's into the end zone. LaFisca Chenault. Touchdown, Browns. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Taking off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On the option, they give it to Henry. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw. First down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Aguilar goes off in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Throwing Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Is good. Makes the score Browns 14, Ravens 7.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The next drive about ready to commence. Want to remind you it's coming up in primetime this week. Tonight on Sunday Night Football, two teams with plenty of playoff history, both historically and recently. The Cowboys and the Niners from Santa Clara, followed tomorrow night with Monday Night Football for blue-collar teams. The Giants and the Steelers meet up in Pittsburgh with kickoff time at 8:15 Eastern. On second down, Winston gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. Try again. It's second and 10. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Now, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jackson, so nimble. He's got the first down and wisely gives himself up at the end. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. First and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll run again. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
So initially, I think the defense did a really nice job, Mike. They took away the quarterback's first couple reads, but he knows exactly where that check down is. He finds him. It's the running back in the flat. He ends up doing the rest. Picks up a nice gain before stepping out of bounds.
And this offensive line, creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Aguilar goes off in motion. Now it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. Looking for room out on the edge. He's not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
The key component to a screen game, Mike, is that you need your opponent to think you're trying to push the ball vertically downfield. Then you're able to catch them off guard by checking it down short. In this case, the defense doesn't fall for it. They rally to the ball, and they tackle him short of the sticks. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. So we hit halftime here in Cleveland, and the Browns are in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Devontae Adams, up near 100 yards receiving with a touchdown as well. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Dolphins trying to hold on and claim victory. In the first half, it was the veteran Jameis Winston just doing his thing. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the second quarter. So he has been on target throughout. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now Jackson, this a designed run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll run here with Hill. Yeah. He will have a Ravens first down. He needed 2 and gained 6.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this is 3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
This is Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Aguilar goes off in motion. He'll go again here with Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback to his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Jameis. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Winston. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll find Aguilar complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it with Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes Ford on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Winston. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard
Winston
line.
to throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Tillman, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. A run with Hines. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Hines. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 37.
To throw, here's Winston. That'll be taken in by Moore. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Chubb. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Throwing, Jameis. That one taken in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the handoff, it's Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, There's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Winston. There's that man again. Another catch. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Into space. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second and 2 at the Ravens 7-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hines. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Jackson now on second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 timeouts still left, but to the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are back within 6. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read. seemingly every time. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The dog pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.